left in Iran. She launched the negotiations that brought about the worst nuclear deal in history. Let me be clear. America and the world are measurably less safe and less respected because of the Iran deal that Hillary helped cut. Period. After she launched those negotiations, she became the biggest cheerleader for this agreement in the end. It's a deal that will lead to a nuclear Iran, an Israel that will be less safe and secure, and a much more dangerous Middle East. So let's ask it. Hillary Clinton, as an inept negotiator of the worst nuclear arms deal in American history, is she guilty or not guilty? Next.
The KKK endorses Hillary Clinton. We have given her $20,000 anonymously for her campaign fund. She is friends with the Klan. You know, a lot of people don't realize that. What all this stuff she's saying now, she's saying so she can get into office, okay? She doesn't care about illegal immigrants. She doesn't. She's acting like she does so she can get into office. And once she's into the office, then she'll implement her policies. She's Democrat. The Klan has always been a democratic organization.
Not just gangs of kids anymore. They are often the kinds of kids that are called super predators. No conscience, no empathy. We can talk about why they ended up that way, but first we have to bring them to heel.
Because we're going to put a lot of coal miners and coal companies out of business.
And then he forces me down on the bed. And I just was very frightened. And I tried to get away from him, and I told him no. Because I didn't want this to happen. But he wouldn't listen to me.
But I want to say one thing to the American people. I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. I never told anybody to lie, not a single time, never. These allegations are false.
Mrs. Clinton is not a leader. She's a very, very angry person all the time. I've seen many instances that I talk about in my book, Crisis of Character, where she displays this holier-than-thou attitude, do as I say, not as I do. She's a dictator. She comes across as a dictator. I've seen her berate many people, and myself included. And I've never seen any example that would lead me to believe that she could lead this country.
Nothing, and I will underscore, nothing that I was sent or that I sent.
Nothing I sent was marked classified. There was no transmission of any classified information.
I did not send nor receive classified material, and I'm very confident that when this entire process plays out, that will be understood.
110 emails in 52 email chains have been determined by the owning agency to contain classified information at the time they were sent or received.
So we have a review board. The review board finds 64 different things that we could change. A lot of them are common sense and should be done, but the question is, it's a failure of leadership that they weren't done in advance, and 4 lives were cost because of this. I'm glad that you're accepting responsibility. I think that ultimately with your leaving, you accept the culpability for the worst tragedy since 9/11, and I really mean that. Had I been president at the time, and I found that you did not read the cables from Benghazi, you did not read the cables from Ambassador Stevens, I would have relieved you of your post. I think it's inexcusable.
My name is Patricia Smith. My son, Sean, was one of 4 brave Americans killed during the 2012 terrorist attack at Benghazi. Sean was a wonderful son and father to my 2 amazing grandchildren, Samantha and Nathan, now 10 and 11. He was proud to serve his country with the United States Foreign Service. The last time I talked to Sean, the night before the terrorist attack, he told me, "Mom, I am going to die." All security had been pulled from the embassy, he explained, and when he asked why, he never received a response. Nobody listened, nobody seemed to care. The very next day, he was murdered by radical Islamic terrorists. To this day, I don't even know why a computer guy like Sean was sent to Benghazi. That night, we lost sons, brothers, fathers, and husbands. We lost 4 brave Americans who made the ultimate sacrifice for the country they chose to serve, and the American people lost the truth. For all of this loss, for all of this grief, for all of the cynicism the tragedy in Benghazi has wrought upon America, I blame Hillary Clinton.
What difference at this point does it make?
When you lay down and you close your eyes, do you see Benghazi and the men you let die? They called you, but you slept through the night. Where were you when they lost their lives? You wanna take our guns, take our rights, disarm our people so we can't fight. Bring terrorists here who wanna kill us. Your bad judgment we can't trust. You're telling lies. Crooked Hillary, crooked Hillary. You sold out our country to Saudi and Iran. For money and power, you got blood on your hands. You don't care about the women they enslave, or the gays they kill for the radical Islamic way. You cheating Bill, the women he abused. Whitewater, Watergate, ISIS too. You hid emails to protect you. We the people, we know the truth. You're telling lies. You're telling fire. Well, he will send all the liars for your lies, corruption, and your greed. You're gonna burn for eternity.
Come here, girl. Look in my eyes, girl. Let me tell you what's going to happen, Hillary. Me and you. Now, you're either going to have to go through me, you're going to have to go over me, but you're not going to be able to go around me. This is going to be a match of this is your life. And everything I know, and you know I know, is going to come out. So you better get right with Jesus, because your chances of being president of the United States that you've wanted since 4 years old, I assure you this day ain't going to happen.